everyone, and welcome to another story time brought to you by me, Miss Seisha. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel, Reading is Freedom. I appreciate my newbies. I've been seeing y'all, been seeing the subscribership just increasing. I love it so much. And of course, I have to shout out my day ones. All right. Those of you who have been rocking with me since day one. All right. Since the inception of Reading is Freedom. Okay. So I thank you tremendously. So with all that being said, you know what it is. Y'all know what I'm about to get into. Bam. Okay. So if you knew and you have not read JD and the Great Barber Battle and JD and the Family Business, I don't know how you gonna handle this right here. But you can still stay here, of course, and listen to this. But you're gonna have to go back and listen to the beginning, all right? But this right here, the title is JD and the Hair Show Showdown, written by J.Dillard, illustrated by Akeem S. Roberts. The main character is JD, right? Who's the next celebrity barber? JD is that famous kid barber. He is showcasing his skills in the ATL, Atlanta. All right. He's at this dope hair show, y'all. And so right now, we're about to get into actually chapter 10. Okay. So we are close. Like I said, look at this. Close to the end of the book. Okay. And chapter 10's title is Lil Eazy Breezy Up Close. Who is Lil Eazy Breezy? Well, he's that dope, phenomenal performer. The folks, they've been playing his music at the hair show. People been jamming. So JD is excited, okay? So he like, listen, I'm trying to get to know him. I'm trying to meet him, hopefully get a picture with him, all that type of stuff. So we about to see what this is all about, okay? Lil Eazy Breezy up close. You did great up there, JD, Tabitha said. What did you think of your son's performance, Mr. Jones? It's nice that you could join us. Dad was a taller version of me. He was slim with broad shoulders, and he wore a bald head and a groomed beard with a few flecks of gray poking out. Tabitha led us up a few steps into a room that looked like a smaller version of the ballroom we had eaten in the day before. The food was set out just like it was in my favorite restaurant in town, the New Meridian Buffet. There wasn't quite as much food, but the fruits, veggies, hamburgers, fries, and chicken sandwiches looked just as good. I'll be back to pick you up in an hour, Tabitha said before leaving the three of us alone. There were a few people sitting at different tables in the room, but it still felt pretty empty. I called my dad on the phone whenever I wanted, but it had been a long time since the three of us were in the same room together. So, what else did you do today, son? My dad asked. Well, after breakfast, I walked the floor, got some hair art pencils from one of my favorite barbers, took a class on hair design, and watched the adult barber battle. I said, wow, you even fit school in there? You just like your mom, he said. It hasn't been all work. We've had fun too. Right, JD? Mom replied. She sipped her coffee and winked at me. Yeah, I said. Mom even got a makeover. We all laughed, and suddenly I wished Vanessa and Justin could be here too. Out of the three of us, I was probably the closest to my dad. We had the same name and looked so much alike. Although my parents never spoke about why they broke up, I think Vanessa could remember more about when we all lived together than Justin and I could. I asked Mom for her phone again. JD, we didn't come here for screen time, she said. We came to have an experience and to celebrate you. I explained that I didn't want to play a game or check Instagram. I wanted to take a photo of us having lunch to show to Vanessa and Justin later. Both Mom and Dad seemed to like the idea. Mom stretched out her arm with her phone in hand so we could take a selfie. I held up some fries and Dad puffed his cheeks out like they were full of marbles. I just bought a house in College Park, right by the airport. Now you can stay with me whenever you want. Ow! That's so cool, Dad. Is there a bedroom for each of us? Or will we have to share? And Dad laughed. Well, the house has 3 bedrooms, so if you want to sleep by yourselves, I guess I can just stay out on the couch. Dad asked me about school and how I felt about going into the 4th grade in the fall. I told him I was doing great in math and with my art because being a barber helped me practice both. I told him how many books I read so far over the summer, 24. Dad said I should join him on one of his jobs when I was ready to solve grown up math problems. I had been to work with mom, but never with my dad. I'd hoped I'd be able to go soon. An hour went by quickly. Before we knew it, Tabitha came through the door. She looked even more excited than usual, but I wasn't sure why. My big events were over. The only other thing I was looking forward to was Lil Eazy Breezy's performance at the end of the day. JD, I have a special message for you and your parents, she said. I leaned in close, wondering what it could be. Had I won some kind of prize after all? It's from Lil Eazy Breezy's manager, Hot Sauce. Hot who? My mom asked. My family wasn't into nicknames. The only reason I went by JD was because my dad had the same name, and I liked JD better than Junior. What is this all about? Dad asked. Hot Sauce wants to know if JD is available at 6 p.m. to meet Lil Eazy Breezy in his green room in the conference center, Tabitha said. I was so shocked. I almost didn't hear the next part. He needs his hair cleaned up before the show at 9, and he was impressed by your demo. Hey, y'all. Oh, my goodness. JD's dream is about to come true, y'all. Oh, my goodness. I know he would just be happy with a selfie. Is JD about to hook up Lil Easy Breezy's hair? Oh my goodness. You talk about a dream come true? Oh my, I know y'all can't wait for chapter 11 like me. This is just super duper dope. I really, really love this chapter too because it just shows how, sometimes when kids are in a family where the parents have divorced, and how they have to deal with that and how the emotions sometimes sadness can creep in, or sometimes it could be a little awkward. That's the kind of feeling that I got when JD said that he was in the room, and it still felt kind of empty, right? Because like he said, he hadn't seen his dad in a year, and I know, I'm quite sure that had to have been very difficult for JD. But nevertheless, what I definitely appreciate about the chapter is how they were still interacting in a way where it was just all love. It was upliftment, and both the parents of JD understood the mission. They knew that they were there for their son, the support of their son. So, with that being said, I hope you all got that takeaway and whatever other takeaways that you got from it as well. And just remember to please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, make your comments, all of that great stuff. Hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload another chapter. All right, chapter 11, we're going to be going into as well. And make sure that you please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. Remember, reading is freedom. Peace.